All right, Hero Hawks here, next with Hero Hawks. Hate mail, transgender hate mail, atheist hate mail, homosexual hate mail. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps on the screen over here. YouTube and there's screen caps from YouTube and DeviantArt usually. Their comments of comments that are responses to comments I made against the deviant lifestyles, and other some other things. Trigger warning. Let's continue on with another girl, I believe, talking about how transitioning has helped out, even though it basically makes it so that people are trying to ignore reality and don't want reality coming into their fantasy, and trying to stay away from just hide out, hope reality doesn't come in, and they have their fantasy, and those who indulge in fantasy will, are great people, but those that tell the truth and say, yeah, this stuff is bad or are doing wrong, Also, we have some weekend update on top of there. Weekend update on top of video weekend update. I guess it was like my phone. I was watching, listening to a video, a weekend update video, while trying to debate with some of these people on DeviantArt. And the video is little video window is above some of the talk of this one girl who was saying that she's a man but not a male, which makes no sense. And she identifies as a man, which means she identifies as a male. So she's lying. So yeah, I'm gonna have to miss some of these words. And the pain, so why try inevitably to fail every time in the fruit treatment and harming no one? Before you go on about the poor people who follow my example, let me tell you this: there's very little chance anyone will follow my example. There's a huge chance people will follow your example. Well, it's nearly impossible to just follow one person. Talk about how their transition improved mental and physical health as well, quality of life has been affected by dysphoria. I'd be like, well, it worked for them. They've ever been on unique. They do it all the time. Go on transition. Us, I don't want to go around saying I transitioned. I transitioned. Now all my problems have been fixed. Like the dysphoria part, of course, the dysphoria part. My dysphoria in particular was very bad. And she said, fear of that. So she's saying, yeah, basically, I know I'm not a good example, but I'm going to post it on DeviantArt talking about how things have gotten better for me after doing this horrible stuff. Next, another video, anyway. So I was looking at it, acting I'm looking and acting how I look and act like, which is entirely separate from gender. What is it? Identity is identity. So no, sorry. Let's together. Sex, the genetic, and sometimes physical aspect, definitely physical aspect, include male and female. And intersex, no, male, female. Intersex is deformed male or deformed female. Gender, how you identify. Identity. Presentation is part of identity. Fantasies. Fantasies? Fantasies? How you privileges you wish you. Yeah, that's fantasy, but no. They're all completely separate. No, they're not. They're all together. And independent. Simply sex, gender, and presentation all align, though in some cases they don't. Because, you're saying they don't. They are not. Sex is what biology you are. Words like man and woman are used to describe what biological sex you are. Your identity should be separate from that. You should not lie about your biological sex. Instead of saying that you are a man, you should say that you like certain things and don't like certain things. That will be telling the truth. But they're like, well, that means I have to go by female pronouns. Like, yeah. But what I think female pronouns are is bad. They're like, no, they're not bad though. They're pronouns for people with ovaries. So what the freak? But John Oliver talking about somebody next. So she says, why don't we just normalize trans people? Because that's wrong. If we're so cis-normative, because comfortable skin is right, so you wouldn't have to repeat the same point over and over instead of making other ones. So basically, everyone deserves rights, except for the people I don't understand. No equality for them. And I say, no, when you lie with your biological sex, you are violating your own rights. You are giving false information to everyone around you, so how can they trust you? Lying should never be normal. So that's what he said. What they say, he goes saying that stuff. Saying, why don't we, normalize lying? Like, no, because it's bad. Stop it. I said, she goes, well, leave me lies. You can say no to like interfere. She's allowed to do what I want to do, just like dealing with an eating disorder. Like this person says, oh, so you're ableist to. Someone says, hey, eating disorder is not easy to overcome. I say, stop using an explanation mark every every sentence. The eating disorder is not easy to overcome, but it is possible, just like dysphoria. Also, exclamation marks are going to talk about the important things like this. Someone says, this girl says, who says she's a boy says, so okay, so you have this hatred of me now. Nice. But seriously, I need feedback. So from one artist to another, I got, what do you think of this latest piece? Hey girl. Hey girl. Yeah, she's makes a drawing, and she's like, a drawing of a horse jumping over some, like, horse, pole vaults, some horse, well, the horses have, and humans have these things they jump over, They jump over, they run around, they run and they jump, They have those contests where they do that stuff. And it looks very nice. I say, it looks nice. Also, do not hate you. And I'll be trying to stop you from lying about your biological sex if I did. I'd fail. It ain't working. Come on. So, one of the saddest things ever. She's trying to nitpick and find the smallest mistakes, the smallest rumors, things you can use. And I'm like, yeah. And this one is really sad because she's saying, I noticed you just say comfortable in the skin, not comfortable in their skin. I'm like, that's what I mean. Just comfortable in the skin. Do you think trans people are just want to turn to lizards and have scales? Like, no. Also, you admit that trans people and comfortable people are different in that some trans people are in a body they can't quite call theirs. Well, comfortable people mostly are. Comfortable skin people mostly are. Or not. They can call it theirs. They don't want to call it theirs. I can't. I got to work. I got to do stuff. Once again, stop only lying if you make it, because lying involves deception, and I'm deceiving people. So it's only lying if you make it. This is lying. Sorry. I say no. It is lying with someone born with ovaries says that she is a man, or someone born with testicles says he is a woman. And when they say I have comfortable skin, I meant their skin. So what's that? Oh. Someone said, man and woman are not biological terms. Yeah, they are. Point, sake, period. Wrong. So I should be trans? I should suffer? I said it so many times, and I'll say it again. I did not transition because I fit into masculine stereotypes, but she totally does. She totally is doing it because of that. That's really sad. Not because I wanted attention. I'd want a little bit better attention. Not because I wanted privilege. Yeah, she wanted privilege. She would not to be treated the way she wanted to be treated. Yeah. Not because I was insecure on my body. Yeah, definitely. She was insecure on her body. I got to work on that. That's not cool. Not because I didn't think I was enough of a woman. Seems too much of a woman, maybe. But, that's what you get. That's your body right there. You want? I learn to live with it. I just because I am not a woman. Stereotype, stereotypical woman. Female, yes. But she doesn't understand the difference. I know that. I know that. I know that. I just a complete disconnect from my old name. Name too. Name is part of it because the aim is in the mind. That's just like basically that brings up the connotations. The name brings up the connotations of what this person she says she is, or what she looks like, what she sounds like, what she acted like, all that stuff. It brings up the connotations of stuff. It's basically part of her identity that she wants to change, but she doesn't need to change that. It's the issue. You don't need to change your name. You don't need to change your body. You need to work on your mind, though. And that stuff is the way it is. Come on. Nobody gets that. Next. The wrong pronouns and my body. Those are the wrong pronouns, nothing. They're wrong because you add meaning to them that they should not have. Okay. She and her do not mean inferior. They mean born with ovaries. He, him do not mean inferior. They mean born with testicles. Okay. So you gotta get on here. Not quite discernible. I mean, I just don't have that kind of charisma. But now I feel so much more at home as I am by lying. Not good. And the thing is, I changed one thing but my sex characteristics by lying. I didn't gain weight or trim those eyelashes or somehow make my fingernails grow less, get super buff. I just made my body a lot more like that of a comfortable skinned man's to lie. Bad. And guess what? No one cares except for me. And Jesus. Let's go. So for me, because it's like, next. Someone says, all right, see what's going on here. You spent too much time in the wrong areas of the internet. Oh, the right areas of the internet. Before you learn the skepticism. You use me as the buzzword.